morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, as always, it's the one, it's the only, it's the motherfucking sports betting Mexican, Miguel Magallon. And ladies and gentlemen, back again, once again, it's the motherfucking sports betting Mexican. Back again, once again, to lay the motherfucking pipe down on these bitch-ass sports books again. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what I'm about to say next. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get the pins and the motherfucking pads, because the motherfucking sports betting Mexican is about to pipe that sportsbook's ass. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cash these motherfucking tickets once again back home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have the NFL slate, NFL Sunday football. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to break this shit down once again, brick by brick, ticket by ticket, teaser by teaser, and motherfucking parlay after motherfucking parlay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are writing this shit down and make sure you guys are paying the fuck attention, because ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep smacking these motherfucking books all season long. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, without further delay, let's get this shit started. Yay, yay! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we start off the Sunday morning motherfucking ticket with the motherfucking Packers, the Cheesehead Packers, on the road to face on the Cleveland Browns. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get a 7-point teaser on this game. Let me get the Packers -1, and then let me tease that with the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs -1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 7-point teaser, 15 units to win 10. Let me get the Cheeseheads and the motherfucking Chiefs on this one. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Indianapolis Colts going at it with the Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans are trash. I think they're garbage. I think they're basura. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the motherfucking Colts on the motherfucking spread with that 7-point teaser once again, otra vez. Ladies and gentlemen, -7 teaser with who? The motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're going to get that shit done in New York. Fuck Russell Wilson's bitch ass. So ladies and gentlemen, that's teaser number 2. That's play number 2. Once again, 15 units to cash out 10. Next up, I got a few straight up spread bets for you. Let me get the Cincinnati Bengals on the money line. Let me get this shit for about 10 units. Let me get the motherfucking Bengals +130, +145. I don't trust the Vikings. I don't like the Vikings. Fuck the Vikings. I think Carson Wentz is washed. Next up, Steelers at Patriots. Let me get the motherfucking Steelers. I'm rolling with the motherfucking road dogs this weekend. Packers, Colts, Bengals, Steelers, Rams. Shit, I'm even taking the motherfucking bitch ass Raiders this weekend. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me get the Steelers -1.5 out there in New England. I think they got a savvy defense. I think they got a veteran defense. I don't think they're going to look to lose to no fucking rookie-ass quarterback. Fuck the Patriots. Next up, the LA Rams going at it with the motherfucking Eagles. I feel like the refs are hating on the Eagles. I feel like all these teams just keep bitching about the Eagles, and I feel like everyone's butthurt because of the motherfucking tush push by the Eagles. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised, don't be shocked if the NFL rigs this one and gives it to the motherfucking Rams in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the motherfucking Rams +160 on the motherfucking money line. 10 units to cash out 25 if you ask me. Next up, Jets at Buccaneers. Another 7-point spread game. Let me get the Bucks -1 with the Chiefs -1. That's my third 7-point teaser this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Bucks get it done. Fuck the Jets this weekend. Next up, Raiders at Commanders. Shit, this game's too easy. Too many injuries for Washington. Let me get the Raiders. I think they go 2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the Raiders 2.5. Next up, Falcons at Panthers. Fuck the Panthers. I never liked Bryce Young. I don't fuck with Bryce Young. I'm not a believer in Bryce Young. Let me get the motherfucking Falcons. I fuck with Penix. I like Penix. The only thing they got to do is fucking trade Kirk Cousins bitch ass, because that motherfucker been washed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the motherfucking Atlanta Falcons on the spread or on the money line. -4.5 looks good to me. I think they win this game by more than a touchdown. Next up, Texans at Jags. Let me get the Texans +105, +110. I don't like the Jags. I feel like the Texans aren't going to start off 0-3. I think they're going to get their first win this weekend, and I think the Texans are finally going going to fucking win a game this season. Next up, Broncos at Chargers. Let me get the motherfucking Chargers on this one. I like the Chargers -2, -2.5. Broncos, I think Broncos are a good team when healthy, but these motherfuckers are dealing with way too many injuries. It's always been the same thing, just like the motherfucking 49ers. It's always fucking injuries. So let me get the Chargers -2.5, -2. I don't think they're going to put any pressure on Justin Herbert this weekend. I like Justin Herbert this weekend. Give me the Chargers -2, -2.5 this weekend. Next up, Saints at motherfucking Seahawks. Let me get the Seahawks on this one. I think Rattler sucks ass. I think he sucks dick. Just like I said, Tua sucks dick. Ladies and gentlemen, they should have fucking drafted Shadur Sanders. Instead, they drafted this stupid ass bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, Rattler is about to get fucking smoked in this weekend out there with that Seahawks defense. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get that 7-point teaser. Seahawks -1, Chiefs -1. Next up, Cowboys versus the Bears. I don't really like the Cowboys, but Dak Prescott on his shit right now, and Caleb Williams looks like dog shit right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this Bears defense, and they can't even run the ball anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the Cowboys in this one, -1.5. Next up, Cardinals at 49ers. Kyler Murray, I know he's 2-0, and I know Brock Purdy technically is 2-0. I know they got Mac Jones starting in this one, but ladies and gentlemen, I trust Shanahan in this one. I think he's going to get the job done. I don't like Kyler Murray. I don't fuck with Kyler Murray. Man, fuck Kyler Murray. Let me get the motherfucking 49er Nation on this one, -1.5. And then last but not least, the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs. You guys already know. I got them on multiple fucking teasers. I still got them on the Bills teaser and on the Bills money line. We cashed that one on Thursday night. I got a 7-point teaser with them and the Packers, them and the Colts, them and the Buccaneers, and I also got one with them and the Seahawks. And so that's right there, 4 or 5 teasers, all of them 15 units to win 10. So I got 75 units riding on that one. I believe in the Chiefs. I think they're going to get it done. 75 units to cash out 50. I trust the Chiefs this weekend. If you guys want to do an insurance bet this weekend, I could drop one right now for you for free. Here's a 5-unit insurance bet for you guys this weekend. If you guys want an insurance bet for the Kansas City Chiefs because you're going to drop 75 units on them this weekend, here's what you do. You take the motherfucking Giants money line plus 275, parlay that shit with the over 44, over 45. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City Chiefs are not going to score less than 21 points in New York City. The New York Giants defense is trash. Dak Prescott lit them up. Washington lit them up. Deebo Samuels lit them up. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to score anywhere between 28 to 35. I don't think the Giants defense, especially the way it looked out there in Dallas, I don't think they're going to hold Patrick Mahomes to less than 3 touchdowns. I think they're going to unload the clip on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the insurance bet. That's the backup bet. Take the Giants plus 270, parlay that shit with the over 45. I think they get the job done, but just in case, that's your insurance bet, and that should cash you out plus 500. And you could put 5-10 units if you want on that shit. So that's the backup bet. Other than that, we got a lot of motherfucking straight bets. We got a lot of fucking teasers. We got some parlays. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm even taking some of these road dogs on the motherfucking money line. I like the Rams on the money line. I like the fucking Bengals on the money line. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you all the motherfucking bets. Money line, teasers, straight bets, and motherfucking and parlays. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, those are the bets. Those are the plays for this weekend. Monday night, I'm going to go ahead and drop it for you right now for free. I got the motherfucking Baltimore Ravens, -4, -4.5. I think they ripped through the motherfucking Lions defense, and I think they showed the Ravens who the real king of the AFC is. It ain't the motherfucking Buffalo Bills, because I think the Ravens get payback in the postseason. That's just if you ask me. So ladies and gentlemen, those are all the bets. Those are all the plays. I got about 150 units on the motherfucking way. Ladies and gentlemen, every fucking ticket, every single play, every single motherfucking parlay, 100% free, 100% documented, and 100% here for the world to fucking see. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope you guys have a great fucking weekend, and I hope we cash out a lot of fucking tickets this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, Packers, Colts, Bengals, Steelers, Rams, Buccaneers, Raiders, Falcons, Texans, Chargers, Seahawks, Cowboys, Niners, Chiefs, and the motherfucking Baltimore Ravens. We already cashed out on the Bills on Thursday night. Now it's time to cash out the rest of these fucking tickets. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are writing this shit down. Hope you guys are paying the fuck attention, because we're fucking slaughtering the books all fucking season. Ladies and gentlemen, check the fucking record. Look at the fucking videos. Everything's been posted for free. Ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is keep up with me. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and I'll see you guys early next week when I drop some more motherfucking plays for free. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time.